Welcome to Tires Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is May the 5th, 2026. May the 4th be with you because that's when I'm doing the video. I'm filming it on May the 4th, 2026. May the 4th be with you. That's what everybody's saying. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get to Monday Night Raw, we got some news that happened during the weekend. We got some releases and departures from WWE. But it sounds like Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods parted ways with WWE. They're no longer part of WWE. Kofi Kingston been in WWE almost 20 years, something like that. And now he's not going to be part of WWE. People are saying he might show up in AEW. They want to see the Elite versus the New Day. And that might happen. It might happen. And ladies and gentlemen, they did release. They secretly put these guys on the nominees thingamabobber. Their list. Ladies and gentlemen, the two guys that got released, and I'm surprised because they were still part of the faction, and now they're out of the faction. Tonga Loa and JC Mateo. They're no longer part of the MFTs, but Tonga and Tamatonga and Solo are still in WWE. We saw Tonga on SmackDown last week. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's a sad news to hear about those guys. But they will back. Remember, Tonga Loa was just a guy that does botches after botches after botches. Nobody really cared for Tonga Loa. And everybody started hating JC Mateo because they changed his name to JC Mateo. So, they really didn't do much for JC Mateo. They're doing a lot for Tamatonga, Talantonga, and even Solo Sikoa. They're doing a lot for them. But the New Day, they weren't released. They parted ways with WWE. I think their contract was expiring and all that stuff, and they did not sign a new contract. I'm just getting my game ready. I'm sorry, guys. I was doing my show here, NXT Mutiny, but Raw started. If you guys want to know about my puppy, he's okay. He's still being hyper and pulls so much on my arm. My arm is gonna break off. My arm is going to break off, guys, because this guy likes to pull. I read how to train a dog for walking. So I had to let the leash be loose, and when he does pull, I just had to stop. And then maybe he will stop. And I had to bring some treats with me. Treats that he doesn't have to, like, I buy him treats, like dental ones, where he lays down and he eats the treats. I need ones that he could just eat right away and something small. Like they have a leather treats from the veterinarians in the vet, but I don't know where they get it from. I wish I asked them where they got it from because I would have bought some. I think I saw some on Amazon, but I don't know it's the same ones that they bought, that they have. Maybe next, I don't know if I'm going to remember because it's in 3 weeks. I might not remember that. But yeah, maybe if I do remember, maybe I will ask them where you get those liver treats, because he loves them. He was going nuts about them. And maybe I need to bring those with me. Put them in a little plastic bag. Put them in my pocket whenever he's good. Yeah, he put dirt all over me. Whenever he's good, I can give him a treat. But right now, I don't bring treats with me because I always got these big treats where he lays down on his bed and he nibbles on them. So I got milk bones, but they're a little bigger, and he nibbles on them on his bed. So he has 2 beds. He has the cage, and he has a bed that's outside of the cage. It's working well. He's not sleeping in one little spot in the cage. He has a lot of toys in the cage, but he's not sleeping in one little spot. He's moving around. He's sleeping in different spots. That's what we need. We want him to be comfortable. Let him spread his legs out. And that's what we're going to do. We still don't know anything about how to stop him freaking not liking humans. He likes me. He likes my brother. He likes my dad. He goes nuts when he sees my brother. When he wakes up in the morning, the dog goes nuts. When my dad wakes up in the morning, he goes nuts. He doesn't go nuts when I wake up in the morning because he sees me every day. Because I walk him every day. I give him his food every day. I give him his water every day. So he doesn't really get excited when he sees me. But when I come home from shopping or I go out somewhere, he will go nuts. He will go nuts. My brother had a trip, and when he came home, my dog went nuts. He was in his cage, and because he has to stay in the cage, nobody was home. I went to pick up my brother. He was in his cage, and when we got home and he saw my brother, he got so really excited, he stepped in his own food. So, at least he loves his owners. But I can't have him being upset with other humans, because he bites them, we could get in trouble. We don't want to do that. We want him to be a friendly dog. He could be a friendly dog, it's just don't try to touch him, man. It's stranger danger. Don't touch the random dog. I understand he's cute and all, but not everybody likes to be touched. You think I like to be touched? By some random dude or random woman? No, I don't want to be touched by a random person. I don't growl and try to bite you, but I will tell you off, please don't touch me. But Buckets can't really tell you, please don't touch me, because he doesn't talk. So that's why he growled and he snaps at people that they get scared and move their hand away. So that's what I think. I think he's just trying to tell them, I don't know you, so please don't touch me. Now he's eating his little deer toy. I'm surprised he didn't rip this toy out. That's the toy if you guys hear it. He's been doing that a lot lately. I don't know why dogs like squeaky toys. There's toys everywhere in my apartment. There's toys everywhere. Like, I see 2 tennis balls. There's a bone that he was eating the last night and today. And we got some weird blue circle thing in the hallway. And he still has more toys in his cage. This dog has a lot of toys. And I want to buy him more. I want to buy this fetch toy. Whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. I want to buy this fetch toy for outside. But when I am allowed to take him to the park. And I'm hoping that he doesn't run away from me. Because I haven't tried taking him off the leash, because he doesn't have his boosters, and if he runs and he eats something that he's not supposed to eat, that's on me. So I had to supervision him. I had to watch him to make sure he doesn't do anything crazy and start eating random stuff. So yeah, that's what I need to do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw is here. We got Soruka finally signs with Raw, but she got interrupted by the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Miss Becky Lynch. Because Becky Lynch wants to be in the spotlight, and of course she has to take other people's spotlights. She's upset that she didn't get her celebration, and she was upset that she defended her title against Io Sky on her fresh little open challenge. So she's yelling at Adam Pearce, and Soruka wants to know, is she done yet? Is she done? Everything is not about you and blah, 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 and all that stuff. And she says everybody in the locker room been talking about Becky Lynch, but not very nice things. They call her a B-word. Becky Lynch was about to punch Soruka, but she accidentally punched Adam Pearce. And Adam Pearce got pissed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's Soruka signs with Monday Night Raw. We had a contract signing to end the show, and we got Braun Breaker attacking Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns was getting ready to do his contract signing in the beginning of the show. But Adam Pearce told Roman Reigns while he was storming to the ring, or to the gorilla area, he told Roman Reigns that Jacob Fatu is not here, so you guys can't do your contract signing. Seth Rollins told Roman Reigns, "You're in my way." So Seth Rollins was trying to get to the ring until Braun Breaker attacked Seth Rollins and did a spear on him. So let's get to the Monday Night Raw matches. And people, Liv Morgan is questioning Roxanne Perez, and why did Finn Balor show up to the clubhouse last week, and why did Roxanne Perez did not tell Liv Morgan about it? We don't know. Before we get to Monday Night Raw results, ladies and gentlemen, before I forget this, at Backlash, John Cena's going to be there. The guy doesn't know if he wants to be retired. He doesn't know if he wants to be retired or not retired, because he showed up at WrestleMania. Now he's coming to Backlash. He has a history-making news for everybody, so that's going to happen. Don't know what's happening. But, ladies and gentlemen, we had JD McDonough versus Finn Balor, and there's a lot of problems for Finn Balor because Dominic was in there at the ringside causing trouble. And then Roxanne Perez comes out, and then Liv Morgan and Raquel got involved. There was a lot of things. Dominic got kicked out, and then Roxanne hits Finn Balor with the ring hammer. She is loyal till the Judgment Day. JD McDonough wins the match. And then we got Rusev and Ethan Page versus Penta and Jamal Evans. Pretty decent tag team match. It was great. But the winner of that match was Rusev and Ethan Page. After Ethan Page pinned the Intercontinental Champion, does he get a future shots at the title. Next, we got Joe Hendry in-ring debuts. Will be against Austin Theory because Mr. Paul Heyman told Logan Paul, "I can't have you face Joe Hendry tonight," because he's scared that they're going to put him in jail. But Logan Paul in jail, the guy, he's not really... All he does is talk, and he cries, and he doesn't really do much. He had to beat up a guy that never wrestles like ISO Speed. I don't think he will attack Joe Hendry or do something to Joe Hendry. So Joe Hendry, before his match started, he wants to sing a song. He wants to do apology. His apology didn't really work out so well because he still wants Adam Pearce fire Logan Paul. And Logan Paul was still angry and told Joe Hendry, TKO, WWE cannot fire him because he's business. He's the best business of WWE. I don't know about that. But, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, and then he got upset, and then we had this match between Joe Hendry and Austin Theory. It wasn't really fat. It got cut short because of Logan Paul. Logan Paul attacks Mr. Joe Hendry after the match, got a DQ, and then here comes the Vision attacking Joe Hendry. The Street Profits comes out to save Joe Hendry, and then here comes Braun Breaker saving the Vision. And then when Braun Breaker was about to do a spear on Montez Ford, Seth Rollins comes out and attacks Braun Breaker. He was about to do the stomp, but Montez Ford runs towards Seth Rollins. Seth ducks. Montez Ford does a springboard to attack Logan Paul and Austin Theory outside the ring, but Seth Rollins got speared because he got distracted by Montez Ford doing his springboard. But Obafemi had an open challenge to anyone, and we thought it was Akira Tozawa. But Akira Tozawa, see how big Obafemi was, he said, "No, I'm not doing this match." So Otis stepped up. The winner of that match was Obafemi in seconds. Well, a lot of things happen in AAA. Brutus and Julius attacked El Grande in AAA after the contract signing for the match versus match between the El Grandes. But there was no contact. They're not allowed hitting each other. Mexico rules. That's their rule. Can't touch them, so the Creed brothers attack El Grande. Some reason Brutus and Julius is now wearing masks. And they call themselves Los Americanos. I don't know what the other word was. But they call themselves something. And they team up with the original El Grande to verse the Los El Grande Americanos. Los Americanos. El Grande Americano. Rayo and Bravo. There's just too many Americanos. Oh my goodness. Well, it was a pretty decent trios match. They actually called it trios match, not a 6-man tag team match, because they're a bunch of luchadors. Luchadors. But ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's good. The winner of that match was the original El Grande and his Americanos. His other Americanos. I get so confused on that. We have the contract signing between Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu. Roman Reigns comes out and asks everybody to acknowledge him. Jacob Fatu comes out and they had some words. Roman talking trash to Jacob. Jacob saying what he wants. But Roman says, I could do all this. He says, you are worrying about one family. He's worrying about a whole bunch of families. You're worrying about 7 educations. He says he's trying to get hundreds educations and all that stuff. And then Roman told Jacob Fatu, you're underneath me. He's above him. So Jacob Fatu attacks Roman Reigns, trying to do this choke, Haku choke, but Roman keeps reversing it until he finally does it. And then you see Adam Pearce trying to get Jacob Fatu off of Roman Reigns, but Jacob Fatu tries to put Roman Reigns through a table, and he signs the contract. He was the last man to sign the contract, and it's official for Backlash. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for NXT results. That's all for me today. Tell us out. Bye!